In this video, we're going to be doing a shocking update on my 10-week-old chickens who were born back in late April, and you guys have been asking when we will ever see a full video on them, and, well, here it is. Alright, so we got them back in late April. Some of these are about a week younger than each other. Most of these are 10 weeks old. Some of them are 9 weeks old, and you can sort of tell by the size, but yeah, let's go in here and let's check on all of them. So this is the hoop coop, or chicken tractor, whatever you want to call it. It's on wheels. I'll show you how it works in a minute, but first a quick little update on these chickens. You see how they're all piled up over there? That's because they're afraid of me, because they're still young. And young chickens don't know any better. The ones with beards, if you sort of look there, are, so that white one right there with the beard, those are Easter eggers. The ones over here with the black feathers and the orange tint on it, so this one right there, those chickens over there are black copper marans. That's an Easter egger. And also the ones with the miscellaneous colors are red sex link, I believe, which is also another word for ISA brown. I don't think they're ISA browns though. I think they're just like typical sex link chickens. Which, if you were wondering, that means there's a 100% probability that they're a hen. So it's really cool that people can breed them just for those traits. In this coop we have the massive feeder thing over here, and also this massive pole where they roost on, because even baby chickens have to roost somewhere. And by the way, this was once the hoop coop for the meat chickens, but now it's the hoop coop for these baby chickens. And yeah, I'd say the meat chicken process went pretty good. Obviously I didn't film it, but well, I'd say the chicken's pretty good. So let me show you how this works. Alright, so this can be easily moved, not because you can pick it up. The coop is like 100 pounds, which isn't a lot, but at the same time, you don't really want to be moving that long distances. So what is there to move? So what is it that we move it on? These. See, these things have wheels. So you attach it to there, and then you just push it, and the chickens will sort of move with it. Unless they're like the meat chickens, they'll typically move in sync with each other. And the hoop coop was built in about, I don't know, maybe 2 hours. Now, unfortunately, we did finally have our first loss that wasn't to like a shipping disorder. We lost a couple chickens to a shipping disorder when we first got them, because those were shipped out. But we got black copper marans and Easter eggers from Tractor Supply, and those guys all survived. And yeah, these guys are doing pretty good so far, as of right now at least. But there is a good chance that we do forget to take the wheels off one more time, and if that does happen, there will be some unfortunate events happening, like what happened on 6/25 or June 25th. So basically what happened was we forgot to take one of the wheels off, but not the other one. So the fox, and it just so happened that I was the one over here, so the fox was able to lift under the coop, and I'm not going to describe what happened to that one black sex link chicken. It was pretty gruesome. That's all I gotta say. You can probably imagine exactly what happened. There was a leg and feathers strewn everywhere. And yeah, it's pretty bad. But the rest of these chickens have been just fine since. And other than that one scare, I'd say these chickens are doing just fine in here with them. I think we're probably gonna move them to the farm flock once we're gonna, maybe in like 6 weeks, so like by the end of August is what I'm suspecting. I don't really know when exactly they're going out to the farm flock. I would suppose in like 6 weeks, or about when they start laying eggs. That's when we officially moved the farm flock outside, was when we got our first egg. Or actually it was the next morning we got our first egg from the farm flock. It was a maran. And that one maran that laid that egg happens to be the broody maran. That is pretty annoying nowadays. And yeah, these chickens will eat literally anything. They're starting to get to that age where they're gonna start eating a lot of things. And at this point, if there were any roosters in here, we'd hear some crowing at this point. Even though with other Easter eggers, we've had issues with them not crowing until they're like at the egg laying age. But at this point, I think these should all be hens, because at this point, none of them look overly developed. Like Falcon and Snow White looked overly developed. These guys don't at all look overly developed. They look just fine for hens. So I gotta say, let's pray these are all hens. Like and subscribe for more of these weekly updates on the chicks, and I'll see you in the next one.